All right. That's a little bit better. This little warning here. 1 second. Refreshing. Yeah, so basically, thank you. Yeah, there we go. That's looking a little bit better. Yeah, so basically, I just between Sunday's stream and today had the opportunity to finally do a long overdue upgrade, bumping myself up to OBS 31, which came out about a month ago or so. I was waiting for the first dot release, so it's technically OBS 31.0.1. And I always wait for the first dot release. That way, you know, most of the bugs of the initial release are kind of wiped up, kind of cleaned up, dealt with, all that good stuff. And yeah, it looks like the update actually ate my because it's a new stream. We're gonna be dropping into ads in a sec, just to warn you guys. Be warned. Ads are incoming. We got to kill that pre-roll. Man, we just had him. All right, 1 sec. I'd snooze, except it's just gonna postpone it. Damn ads. Damn you. Damn you to hail. Actually, I'll just run it now. All right, I'll be right back. There we go. Do your ridiculous ads. Meanwhile, we'll do a little chit chat here. So let's see, where was I? My God, everything goes south. Oh, we have a dog. We do, and this dog wants attention. But do you want snacks? Oh, licking his lips. So I said it before, I'll say it again, since this is a brand new stream. Welcome to Worlds Told. My name is Jason, aka Solstice, and this is a stream dedicated to all the things that I give a crap about, which includes role-playing, video games, pop culture, and storytelling. That's what I like. Enjoy the hell out of it. I think it's fun. Hopefully you do too. Hopefully that's why you're here. I'm also staring at a countdown here. What was it? 20 seconds left. Oh, looks like we got ourselves a someone that dug into Star Citizen for the first time. So you started Star Citizen, didn't go well. How so? How so, good sir? Well, while you mentioned that, I'll finish up my little anecdote now that we're past ads. Boy, yeah, everything went crazy because of this. So apparently when I finished the install, it reset my streaming setup. And so it dropped me to a crazy low bit rate, which actually for Twitch is fine. But for YouTube, also for my VODs, not so fine. Very low, very low. So we fix, guys. It's better now. But yeah, did require restarting. So sorry about that. But yeah, anytime there's an upgrade, always one thing, you know, there's at least one thing. But welcome to the Let's Create. So the point of the Let's Create is basically, if you got a creative project you're working on and you just never seem to have the time to do it, or you're looking for a group to work on it with, well, here you go. That's the whole point of this. Let's Create's a small stream. It's about 2 hours. And you just bring whatever project you're working on, whether it's writing, role-playing game that you're writing up, a drawing, some sort of craft, anything you want, you just bring it. And we chit-chat for about 15 minutes about creative topics. Then for an hour and a half, we just dig in, work on our stuff. Chat will be available, so feel free to, you know, chit-chat, and if you got comments or questions, etc., you know, feel free to do that. I will be muted, but I will also be chatting. And at the end of it, we then spend a little time at the end talking about what we've run into, what we were working on, what we discovered, you know, just kind of sharing. Because you know what? Sharing is caring. Yeah, that's the whole point of this thing. So let's see. Trickster. Shot down by a player on my first hauling mission. Crashed my ship in the hangar on the second try. Then I was killed while loading my ship on the third run. It sounds about right for your first Star Citizen experience. The getting shot down is kind of interesting though. Were you over in Pyro? I usually don't have that happen too often in Stanton, but now that Pyro's available, I'm sure that could definitely be a possibility on Pyro. Not to say it wouldn't happen on Stanton. It just seems pretty uncommon. I'll put it that way, you know? Also, was this live? I'm assuming this is live, as opposed to the PTU. I started New Babbage. Wow, someone shot you down in New Babbage? That's hardcore. Well, I mean, near New Babbage. You can't shoot them in New Babbage. They got that armistice zone, but yeah, that sucks, man. Ugh. A new hotfix? Nice. Yeah, that's you've pretty much hit the quintessential Star Citizen experience. Just scarfed down dinner and now I'm ready to make stuff. Nice. Heck yeah. Hey, Leah. So yeah, we also started a little bit late. I'll admit I got to my seat about 10 minutes before stream and just started scrabbling to get everything together. I am currently catching up on the last half of the last season of Outlander. It's my my girly romance show. And so I've been kind of binging because now they're all out and I've just been kind of binging them. And I was like, you know, I got enough for one more episode. I got done with about 10 minutes to spare. So I scrambled in here, got everything running, started the stream, and then discovered that the bitrate was off a little. There might be a couple other small little things since apparently it reset my settings, but I think this should get us out the door. Sounds like you guys can understand me and hear me. So bing, bang, boom. An author friend of mine would say romance is for everyone. That's right. That's right. Hey man, I'm proud of it. Like I don't read Bodice Rippers, but I will watch them. I will watch them. I like my romance. I like a little passion in my life, you know. Although the funny thing is, the back half of all of the Outlander series, because it's basically kind of spanning their whole life. They were really freaking horny in the first couple of seasons, and now they're in their 50s, and you know they still have their love and they have their lust, but they don't do as much anymore. And I'm like, that's fine. They're like, yeah, we're tired. We're old people, and we're dealing with the Revolutionary War and stuff. We got priorities. But yeah, that's my romance show, man. But it's pretty good. All right. Well, we're running a little later than usual. It's not like that's a big deal because since it's only usually a 2-hour stream, we got time. So my plans for today, my personal plans, are apparently to get my leg attacked by my dog who wants more treats, who has been getting treats constantly. So you should just calm down. You'll get more while I'm working. So worry about that later, buddy. My plan is actually I'm going to be working on a couple of scripts for some upcoming videos, which, by the way, I actually dropped a new video, really just kind of a really long edited clip from the last stream where we were exploring the Polaris trampoline. So if you go over to the Worlds Told site, Worlds Told channel on YouTube, you'll be able to see it there. If you're on the Discord, you can also get the link over in the VODs and clips channel. But yeah, that was pretty fun. But I'm going to actually be working on the scripts for some actual scripted content, which I'm kind of excited to get working on. So that's kind of my plan for the next hour and a half. What are you working on, Leah? What are you digging into? Dude, calm down. You'll get it in a moment. Dude, he is attacking my leg. I don't know why. I do know why. I just don't know why he won't stop when I tell him to stop. Actually, I know that too, because he knows if he keeps doing it, he'll get more treats. Because I'm a sucker. I'm an all-day sucker. Also, Trickster, welcome to the Create stream. Are you gonna? You don't have to be working on anything. So if you're not, no worries. You can hang out, just chill with us. So, but if you are working on something, is there anything in particular you're gonna be working on? Some writing, some drawing, some coding. What you up to? What are you into? Read embroidery piece for a necklace. Nice. They have 7 more It's Cosmic orders to go. Deadline have them in the shop owner's hands by February 22nd. Nice. That's a little over a month. Seven items, 1 month. I mean, I don't know a lot about embroidery, but it seems in the range of doable. Seems comfortable amount of time. I like that. Doing some paperwork. Hey, man. Paperwork's something to get done. Funny thing is, that was actually, if I had gotten here at a reasonable time, that was the thing I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, is how it's easy to kind of turn projects into the pre-project busy work, because that's something I've noticed I've started kind of doing a little bit, where in order to work on some of the video stuff I want to do, I wanted to finish putting my computer together. So then I started doing all the busy work to get the computer together. I could do it now, but I keep going, it'll be easier if I get the other computer done. So I'm doing all this pre-work to get the computer put together, as opposed to just filming the stuff digitally like I was planning to do. And so, yeah, it's kind of interesting how it's easy to kind of put all these, I got to do this before I do this things, into the chain of dependencies for what you're trying to do for your project. And then you never get around to the project itself. You're just doing all the stuff before it, but it feels like you're progressing. So you feel good about getting that done, but you never get to the actual project itself. I'm trying to kind of like keep myself mindful of that, because it's so easy to just kind of, it's like when whenever I work on, exercising or eating better, it's like all the record keeping to prove that it's working makes me feel like I've done something, but that's just, hollow paperwork. The thing I got to do is, be more mindful of what I'm eating, or, actually get out and work out. So yeah, that's about it. Little short, but there you go. All right. Well, paperwork. We got some bracelets. Head of schedule feels good. I do have a huge cuff bracelet to do later, which will take me about a week to do on its own. Oh, man. Oh, also, Britt was saying that she wanted to show up for this. I hope she's able to. Let me ping her in the Discord. That way, we won't, at least won't forget this time. Or at least she'll be notified this time. Britt, yeah. We're doing the Let's Create right now. Oh, you wanted to show up to the last couple. There we go. Boom. I did what I could do, All right. So we got about an hour and a half, some quality, making stuff happen time. Chat will be available. Feel free to, chit chat, make comments. If you have thoughts about what you're working on, if you got, like if you had a roadblock and you're like, I need to talk, rubber duck it, chat about it. It's all good. Feel free to do so. But for now, let's get into it. Literally, get into it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're in. See you on the other side. Oh God! The sounds! We did it. Hour and a half. Cut, pasted. We done doed it. We did it, guys. Hooray. Another hour and a half of productivity produced productively, and some productive potatoes were produced. Hooray. Way to go, guys. So I am kind of curious, what did y'all get accomplished? I know some people kind of came in, midway towards the end. So I'm betting the mileage is going to vary, but I am kind of curious. What did people get done? My dude, I just jumped so hard and probably crushed my everything through my ribs. Hell yeah. Dude, that little ba-doop, 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 ba-doop just totally gets me every time, man. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Well, I guess I can kick it off as people type. So as you probably saw, I was working on the script for an upcoming video I've been working on. So I'm planning to do a series of Jake Trundle videos. Those of you who don't know, Jake Trundle's kind of a rags to riches for Star Citizen, but it's really more just making a name for yourself kind of a character. So he's a literal standalone. He's, well-meaning. He's like full-on RP persona. He's going to be pretty fun to play. But I also wanted to make sure he had a nice quasi-cinematic intro into who he is. And so I wrote the intro video for it and got the script done, which is nice. So I can start like actually shooting it. Like all of it's been up here, but it's nice to get it, codified. And I'll probably be pinging the Discord for some people to act as extras in a couple of the scenes. So that'll be pretty fun. But yeah, it was nice to get that whole thing written out and had that up sharing. So I'm sure some of you got to see kind of what I was working on. And I had about 20 minutes left. So I started on his one of the first how-to videos. So the other reason that I've been working on Jake is since he's kind of the everyman. He's not great. He ain't dumb. He's just kind of in between. He's just one of us. He's just a normal schlub. I'm planning to do a bunch of really small, like micro how-to videos for Star Citizen. So literally, if you're curious about something, you can literally find a video for it, and it'll be like maybe 1 to 2 minutes long tops. It's not one of those like 30 minutes how to play the whole game if you're just starting. It's like people get intimidated by those. These are just, oh, how do I use my joystick in there? Done. 2 minutes, you got an idea. Same kind of a thing. And the first video I'm planning to do is, how do I get the game? Because I'm sure for some of the people that have been looking at, that have just recently bought the game, like it's not like it's crazy complex, but there's enough questions where it's like, okay, look at all these packages. What do these mean? What do these packages do? How do they work? What do they represent? And then like, what about if I want to, someone said I had a referral code. Where do I put that? Is it in? When do I put it in? So all that stuff. I'm planning to do that in the first video. And so I'm just starting to outline that guy. But yeah, it's got some pretty good stuff done, which is pretty nice. Let's see. Pink Ranger says, I got a full list of games my people can choose for me to play on stream. Awesome. Then I got a whole list of YouTube specific games. Also cool. And got part of my avatar for VTubing working. So that's a thing. That's a great thing. So are you doing the creation and rigging yourself, or are you using like a pre-gen avatar and you rigging it, or like what parts are you doing? Because I know a lot of people will, do certain parts, or they'll just send it off to a rigger or an artist. What parts are you working on? I'm kind of curious. Post a before and after pic of mine in the Discord. Ooh, I want to see. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. So as a note, as pointed out by Magical Leah Plerdon, on the Discord, we have Creativity Corner, which if you are working on any sort of projects, you can chat about them there, post notes about them. We like to kind of, keep everyone enthused, working on their things, because creativity is a big thing for me. So anybody else that's working on their own personal projects, like, let's get in there. Let's cheer them up. Let's see what it looks like. Here, hold on one second. I'm gonna bring it up. Bring it up. There we go. So this was the starting point. This was the beginning. And then by the end of our hour-and-a-half sesh, behold, that's pretty cool. So is it like, because I noticed the thread here, does it kind of like loop around like this, or it like how does it bound together? Like I see there's this like, is this paper? Like I am kind of curious, having never made jewelry myself. I'm kind of curious about it. It is very pretty. It's gorgeous. I like the jewels. Are these jewels? I'm horrible at nomenclature for shiny objects. Looks cool though. I like it. I like it a lot. It's felt. Oh, okay. It's felt. Okay. What I do is called bead embroidery, and you sew the beads and gems onto the felt. Okay. Got it. It looked like they were all kind of in like a single, like the wristband kind of strand on the left side. So I wasn't sure if that was all like interconnected, but I'm guessing it kind of, you're looping each one in, kind of like a button to like cloth, I would imagine. That's my guess. Definitely tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. So in the same vein, I don't see why not. Once I finish working on the video, and I get it to a rough cut stage, which, by the way, if you are a subscriber and you have connected your Discord and your Twitch accounts, you'll have access to the Campfire, which is my subscriber channel on Discord. I post video work early on there, so if you're curious about, what does stuff look like, what videos am I working on, you can go there to take a look when I get them out. Once I get it to that stage where I start putting it up there, I will post the scripts in the Creativity Corner channel, because I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be fun. Well, then, by all means, subscribe away, and once you're all subscriberated, do the linky link and join the Discord and all that stuff. I think, aren't you on the Discord? I think you're on the Discord. Honestly, last couple of days, so many people have joined the Discord. I am, yeah, there you are. I see you. Yeah, I've been pleasantly overwhelmed by how many people have been showing support in the last couple of days. It's been a freaking blur, man. It was great. Like literally, okay. What was it? Sunday night to Monday morning, the 13-hour stream. I went from 10 subscribers, which is pretty good for me. I'm happy with that. Don't get me wrong. That is for me actually a banner. It's a banner household, banner day in the Jason household. Let me tell you, I got 20 more in one day. You guys went bonkers. And thank you for that. Oh my God. It was great. But I'm just here for, I know, right? Whoa is the right word. But honestly, like, yes, subscribers are nice. Don't get me wrong. But the thing I really loved was just the community factor. Like, so many people followed. We had so many fun conversations. Got people that started showing up in the Discord. It has been bonkers town. It's been super fun. Out of question. When I fix my avatar's broken left hand, would you like to see it before I go live for streaming with it? I would love to see it. Absolutely. I would absolutely love to see it. I like seeing what people are working on. Anything they want to show me within legal reasons, I would love to see. I'm definitely down with that. But dang, this has been a very productive sesh, man. Hell yeah. So here, one thing I will show you, even though I won't be posting it until I at least get the video parts done. Here, I can show you the thing I've been working on. Hold on. What's that? Oh, that's the short thing. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I wanted to save this. That's right. What was this going to be? That vid 1 set up count. Why not? Oh, the colon. They don't like colons. Windows doesn't like colons, and that's fine. You know what? I can put a dash. No biggie. Save as. Entitled screenplay. Well, we're gonna set that up as that. Yeah. Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? Let's close this guy. Yes. It's this, and let me guess, it's gonna get all snippy. I might have to do some rewriting after the fact. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna call this vid1. We're gonna call this vid1 setup account 2. And I'll math it out later. But yeah, here we go. So this is really kind of cool. This is the final draft. So 15 years ago, I used to like to write a lot of screenplay stuff. Haven't touched it forever, but I've been sitting on my final draft forever. One nice thing about the more recent versions of Final Draft is they've kind of made it a little easier to kind of get started. It doesn't solve all your problems. You still got a lot to write, but it kind of kicks off the writing process. They call this the 1, 2, 3 approach, which is kind of nice. What you do is you start off with your come on, look for my mouse. There it is. You start off with your high level. So this would typically be acts if you're doing an actual screenplay, but in this case, I'm doing it as kind of like the general high level scenes, and then from there, I then break it up into any sort of cuts that I'm planning to do in the scenes. And then that's like the kickoff that gives you sort of your outline, and you drag it up here to put them all in order. And what that does is then I can go over to the script. Let me split it vertically. So over here, I can then bring in the script. And this is the part I really like. You can show the lines and show the outline. So it'll take all the stuff from here that you put in order, and it puts it as like an actual visual outline, and you can actually see like where the chunks are. So like the first chunk was this part. So then I can actually write it into script format and piece by piece. And then finally, once you're done with it, you just get rid of like the pretty formatting, and bing, bang, boom. Look at all this beauty. Look at this beauty. It's so nice. You actually have a written screenplay. Now there's a few things I got to do left. Like I got to go find where I want to actually shoot these guys, but everything else pretty much ready for shooting. Pretty nice. Said you were looking for voices for show/story. I will be. There's like 3 of them I'm going to be looking for this guy. 2 of them will be women. 1 of them will be man. Will be a man. Will be a male, masculine sounding voice. But yeah, the Jake and the brother I plan to do, because they're the most likely 2 people to show up. But then Evie, mom, and dad, I will be looking. So yeah, we'll definitely be looking for some folks. And the as you can see, when we get down to it, like dad, 1 line, Evie, 1 line, Olivia, kind of a slightly longer line. But yeah, it's Evelyn, Evie for short. Yeah, she's Evelyn Trundle. She is a crazy gifted woman. She went to University of Angeli, which is like one of the most prestigious universities there in all of the known verse. And she kind of started learning about how shitty things are because of the Hurston family where she lives. And she dropped out to kind of become a anti-Hurston activist. She's a smarty. That one. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. I think we'll see how it turns out. Because I mean, there's what I see up here, and there's what comes out. You know, it's like I'm only as good as my output. Like what I can do, because it's all through my filter. But either way, I'm gonna have fun doing it, and that's what matters. But yeah, that's kind of the creative little beastie I'm working on right here. And yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely be pinging for some. I'll be checking the Discord first, see if anybody's interested in doing some voice work for that. But it should be a lot of fun. Do you need help with it? I'm invested now. I will probably. So the big thing I'll be actually looking for in the Discord before even voiceover is I will need people, in-game people. We're basically going to need like extras and such. Like one of the scenes is actually on a Starlancer Max just flying by, and I'll need bodies for that shot. It's a short shot, but I'll need people in there. So yeah, we'll definitely have some opportunities for helping out and stuff. It'll be pretty fun. Yeah, keep your eye out. And the other one, what game? Star Citizen. This is all in Star Citizen, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, a lot of my vested time, creativity wise, is in Star Citizen. Like I said, I'm invested. Nice. Yeah. Well, the big long term plan is, once I get all this footwork, the initial footwork done, it's an ongoing stream series I'll be doing effectively. Love it. I was really into WoW cinematics back when I played that. Yeah, right? I mean, there's like so much opportunity you have with games that give you like personalization capabilities to do like cinematics, machinima, etc. And what I want to do is, it's the intention of this series is it's a combination of live streams. It's just like it's the style of play I will be having during certain streams. Like these will be specific streams. There are Jake Trundle streams, and then there's just me streams. Like it'll basically be branded as this is a Jake Trundle thing. Like tonight is a Jake Trundle thing, and then tomorrow is a me stream, that kind of a thing. But then there'll also be occasionally actual videos like the one I'm planning here, where they're going to be kind of like interludes or like story progression, because there's going to be a narrative with this thing. It's going to be kind of an RP focused concept. It's all about entertainment, right? I'm here to entertain you bastards. So yeah, it'll be fun. But yeah, if you're in Star Citizen, I will be looking for people. If you haven't played before, I've got a referral link, and happy to walk people through how to play it. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm very excited about this. Very excited. I'm excited that you're excited, because that excites me even more. And I was already excited, so now I'm even more excited. It's like excitement on the excitement, you know? Lots of excitement. Yes. All right. That's awesome. So we got some VTuber action going. We got some super awesome felt jewelry action going. We got some cool ass righty stuff. And we also had some questions about how to get into Star Citizen, which is also cool because it shows people are coming by here to ask questions about how to do things, which is exactly what I love doing. This feels like it's been a win all around. Been trying to figure out a script for a personal project of mine too. So I know you're paying. Yeah. And so very, very small sidestep. So in 2009, 15 years ago, almost 16 years ago. Yeah, I was laid off January 2009. Okay, it is exactly 16 years ago. Holy crap. During the whole big, crash that happened, I got laid off from work. And at that point in my life, I was very passionate about writing and filmmaking. And I was deciding whether I wanted to kind of just go, you know what, F computers. I'm going completely into the film industry. I'm pushing my hand. Just want to be specific, considering other things involving quick hand movements over the last day or so. Just moving my hand like that. That's it. Where was I? Oh yeah. So what I decided to do is I started doing a lot of short film work in the Seattle area. And so I did some small scripts, very indie stuff, like literally nothing produced beyond like YouTube, etc. And I eventually got hired to be a script doctor. Someone bought a script. They liked the concept, but the writing was shit. And they had worked with me on a couple of small film things. So I actually ended up being the rewriter of the whole thing. Rewrote the whole like 2-hour script in about 30 days, which was great, especially since I was unemployed. So it was very easy to find the time. And I then ended up being the co-director on it, but really I was the AD on it, and I destroyed my feet. I literally have never in my life been anywhere, like any job, any position, any time off where I didn't sit at some point in the day during this 20, I think it was about a 22-day shoot. I I never realized what an AD did. Fun trivia fact: I found out that the average lifespan of a cinema or of an AD is 61. 61, which is crazy. And I can see why. They're basically like PM, like project managers on crack, because they're the ones that basically make sure everything's moving forward, and trying to get actors and crew and stuff to move forward at the same pace. It's not that they're all being, obstructive. It's just there's a lot of moving parts, and I didn't realize that. But yeah, I did not get to sit down, and that's not figuratively. I did not sit down almost any day during these things. Like even for lunch, I was too busy eating to go to the next thing, so I'd pick up something, eat it. Literally with 3 days left on the shoot, my arches fell, and it like I couldn't walk. I literally like I put my feet down, and it felt like the carpet in my bedroom felt like someone was literally stabbing like very small daggers into my feet. It was crazy. I had never felt that way. It took about 2 weeks to recover. But yeah, I determined I definitely don't want to be an AD. No, never again. But I was very happy with what I got to do in terms of writing. Unfortunately, the post-production kind of fell apart, so it never turned into anything, which is a bummer because it was really kind of cool to shoot the whole thing. But because of that, and the fact I did get paid for it, I can say I was at one point a paid screenwriter, and I loved it to death. The thing is, like, it's almost as bad as acting in terms of trying to find consistent work. It's like you got to go for a long time not getting paid, or getting paid almost nothing, to finally starting getting paid as if you could do it for a living. And I'm like, I'm almost 30. I can't do that now. I'm trying to like build my retirement, and now I'm starting all over. But part of me kind of regrets it. I really loved working on it. It's very creative, very fun, very physical, which I think for someone that's chunky like me, I wouldn't have minded a little extra, physicality out there. But it was a fun experience. But anyways, yeah, because of that, it's just like after that, I was like, well, I'm going to go work on some other stuff, because I always just try to find the next creative thing I can kind of dig my teeth into. And so that's when I started working on indie game development, then started working for some game studios, and I was like, okay, I did that. And then that's when I started working on TTRPGs. Basically, I try to learn something until I can actually publish it or do it. And then once I've done it, I'm like, well, now I know I can do it. On to the next thing. But it was a lot of fun. So hold on, I missed a couple of things. I've never played Star Citizen, so I'm gonna need to take your class if I get it all set up. Absolutely. Happy to show you. If you ever decide you want to play, let me know. Because number one, I have a referral code. Matter of fact, I think it technically works right now. You could type !enlist, and that'll make it pop up in chat. And you can click on that and take a look at it. And if you're like, have any questions about like different ships and all that kind of stuff, definitely let me know before you buy. Happy to walk you through all that stuff. But if you decide you want to, actually learn it, like sit down with me and learn it, I'm happy to make a whole stream into that. So feel free to do that. That's fun. I actually did, what was it? About 6 months ago, I did a thing called Jake Trundle's Flight School. Hold on. I actually think I might still even have the link or the image up here. Yeah, here it is. Behold, the Jake Trundle Super Value Flight School, because Jake Trundle was your teacher. And you know what? Someone who just learned how to fly himself is the exact kind of guy to teach you how to fly a ship. Seems trustworthy, seems safe, right? So yeah, I'm absolutely happy to do that, like on stream or off. It's just fun. I'm a teacher at heart. I like showing people how to do things if they're interested in learning how to do things. So if you're interested, just let me know. Always happy to do that. But hot damn, guys, we created some stuff. We made shit tonight. Good shit too. None of that bad shit. It was joyous. I have to learn parking it upside down, right? Someone watched the video. That was fun. You were there, right? You were there when we did that live, if I remember correct. That was fun times. That was the trampoline video I just put up, because that was one hell of an adventure, let me tell you. The bottle was a little clogged, so I squeezed hard, and then I just went, well, meeting it anyways. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right. You did quote the video. You're not wrong. Like I said, it's been a blur for the last couple of days, man. It's been so fun. You were the quote man. That's right. You were the go-to quote guy. Hell yeah. That was great. All right, guys. Well, I feel like we've accomplished much in a very small amount of time. I'm impressed with all y'all. I'm super happy that we got so many people working on projects today. So as a reminder, Let's Creates are every other Tuesday. So we'll have this in 2 more weeks. We're gonna just keep kicking butt, making stuff, doing cool things, being happy about the creativity that we're all sharing. And that today is a perfect example of the vibe I was kind of looking for. We just kind of chatted, talked about the things we're working on. We kind of buffed each other up. We made everyone, kind of hyped for each other. Like, that's the vibe I want. That's exactly what I want for this place. So you guys are just making it happen, and I'm so proud of everybody. I will be back tomorrow, and we'll be going to space, talking about Star Citizen. We'll be going to space tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be the PTU or if it'll be in 4.0 preview, but it's gonna happen. We're gonna screw around. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna go pet this dog right here, this guy, because you can see he's just laying there. He needs pets. He needs lots of pets. You will also be back together tomorrow. Well, that's good, because it's exactly what we need. We need all the people hanging out. The best possible team of cool. Oh, by the way, okay. Since you guys know that I'm big into like narrative shit, stories, creativities, all that stuff. And another VTuber-ism that I have picked up. I've come up with a name for our chat for all y'all. You ready? You may have heard it because I think I mentioned it on Sunday. But if you haven't, Loriers. Because you guys are badass lore monkeys. You're Loriers. What do you think? Awesome? Cheesy? Both? Excellent. Excellent. Well then, good job, Loriers. Now I got to figure out how to spell it. We had some back and forths about that, because it looks kind of weird if you go Lorior, but I'm thinking Lorrior. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that's stuff we can figure out at a later date. But once again, you guys are amazing. Super proud of everybody. You guys were super creative. Those coming by tomorrow, I can't wait to see you. Those of you guys coming back to create in 2 weeks, I also can't wait to see you. Once again, join the Discord. We like talking there. We're talking creative shit. If you haven't, please feel free to follow. If you feel so inclined, please feel free to subscribe. Yeah, that's, I think, everything. Medieval styles. Loriers. Ooh, nice. I mean, we're going to confuse some people, but I think we'll get there. We'll get there. For now, 07s to everybody. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Ciao.